Hi and welcome to Hanoi. We're going to have a walk tonight through the old quarter and explore this amazing city. I love this place, it's so full of life. Now I'm going to talk a little bit less and let you soak up the ambience, but if I see something interesting, I will talk, which probably means quite a lot. Anyway, this street here in the daytime has great cafes and bars along it, but in the evening it's a little bit more quiet. But we're going to head to part of the city that is thumping with people. I know you're going to enjoy this. This is the most amazing city. How pretty the lanterns look up in that tree there. There goes a cyclo. And up there on the balcony on the right, that is a favourite spot of mine for having a sweet chair, just sitting and watching the traffic go by. It's a place called Bournemouth, Chair Bournemouth. Probably got the name wrong, but highly recommend it. Okay, so they gate this area off, so vehicles, well, I say vehicles, obviously motorbikes and cyclos can go through. So you've still got to watch your back. These kids will be playing all night long. Hey. So at this crossroads, this is a market, the night market street. Whoops. Yeah, hello, nearly bumped into me. So this is the night market. And it's Hang Buong. And it goes up that way, both sides of the street. I'm not going to go down there just now because we're going to head to Bar Street and that looks a little bit crowded. Just look at the colours. There's very few places in the world as vibrant and as lively as Hanoi, particularly at night time. Let me know if you know any other places that come close to this. Okay, looks like they're taking the flagstones off on the street, pulling them up, which is a good thing because they're often wobbly and when it's raining you walk on those flagstones and water squirts up your legs, so it's nice to see them out at night. Probably going to flatten them down. Do you think that was the real Batman? I'm not so sure. So coming alongside me here is one of the ladies selling the fruit off a bicycle. It's interesting because many years ago there used to be ladies walking through the old town with trays of donuts and they used to carry them over their shoulders, but now you'll see them walking through the streets and they have them on pushchairs or strollers, which kind of looks a little bit, hello, looks a little bit naff, I think, maybe. I'm sure we'll see some. I'll spot them if you don't spot them before me. But also you see these ladies with the fruit on the bicycles and many other things, not just fruit. There she is again. She's got mangosteens on the back. Pineapple, not pineapples, mangoes. You see everybody sat down on these tiny little stools we would normally have in nursery schools. It's common here in Hanoi. If you've been here, you know, but if you haven't been here, you might find it a little bit strange. So now we are at Bar Street. Probably going to be a little quiet, just let you soak up the atmosphere. It's going to be quite noisy. I'm not sure what he's selling. So enjoy Bar Street, Old Hanoi. Hello. Those lanterns look beautiful at night. In the daytime, they don't look so good. Ah, so it's vapes he's selling. Wow. So he's selling vapes. Years ago they used to be selling condoms and Viagra. There's another guy selling vapes. Sign of the times. And they stop selling sex and start selling vapes. Shows how the interests of a generation have changed. Hello.
Welcome to Vietnam.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
So here's one of those pushchairs that I was talking about.
Hey, how are you? Yes, sir.
Crazy that she's pushing it through this crowd. Konnichiwa. Oh Lord, it's a tight squeeze through here. So do you see anyone you recognize? Comment down below, let me know. Also, if you see anything interesting, I'd love to hear what you think, what you're seeing. This little girl's got a kitten in her basket. Oh, you've got to push your way through. Now that's a good spot up there. Look at that. Make a note of that. Those guys up on the balcony. Sit and watch the crowds go by. That's the perfect spot. Okay, which way to go? I think I'll follow the guy with the balloons. In danger of getting a copyright, I think. Unless that was karaoke, in which case, not to worry. Still the motorbikes come down this little alleyway. Now look at this guy ahead selling the balloons. How cool are they? I like the pink pig. Some more pushchairs. Whew. It's a bit quieter. Okay, so I'm going to head down here. It's a little bit quieter. We'll make our way towards the lake. Isn't that street amazing? Did you see any people you recognized? Any celebrity lookalikes? Let me know. Okay, ahead here you've got a lady burning lucky money or offerings. So they just do it on the side of the road, set fire to the pavements. They're burning fake money as an offering to the gods. They do this all over Hanoi. And it's kind of dangerous. A bit of a hazard with the embers. So it does look as if they're taking the paving stones up all over the city, which is a good thing to see. It means they're going to be fixing these over the night. Tomorrow it'll all be lovely and flat. In theory. Wow, they've taken up heaps of paving stones. There goes the bell of the cyclone. Can't remember the names. Cyclo, I think they call them here, like a rickshaw. And the closer you get to the lake, the more cyclos we're going to see. He's heading right, which is the way we're going to go also, towards the lake. I think I'm going the right way. Time will tell, anyway. There isn't any part of old Hanoi at night that isn't fascinating to walk past, through. Now it's actually pitch dark here. You can barely see. The camera can actually see better than your eyes can at this time of night. Now these are the unsung heroes of Hanoi, in my opinion. These road cleaners, they work through the night and day, keeping the streets clean. They never ask for money. And if I'm going to support anyone at all, these are the people I like to give money to in Hanoi. Now on the right here are the massage girls. It's a fairly new thing in Hanoi. It wasn't here some years ago, but well, not in the numbers anyway. And if you were to watch this video through again and count how many of these spa massage signs you'll see, a number in the hundreds, I'm sure. But they don't add anything, in my opinion, to what is one of the most beautiful cities in Southeast Asia. You come to Hanoi for the... Oh, look. More balloons. Reminds me of the movie Up. How funny. Yeah, you come to Hanoi for the food, the people, the culture, the sounds and sights. I don't like the massage stalls. So we're behind another cyclo, so I think I'm on the right path. I think this is the lakeside coming up ahead. Something about Hanoi as a city, I think it's one of the best cities in the whole of Vietnam. Quite amazing. Certainly if you've never been to Vietnam or if you're coming here, I highly recommend this be your first port of call. Okay, so this area is also cordoned off. No vehicles. And there ahead is one of the night markets on the edge of the lake. Lake Hokkien? I never quite remember the name. Okay, let's have a little look what they are selling at the night market. So a lot of bangles and bracelets and a lot of tat. Is it fair to say? Am I being rude? Probably. Okay. Some lads playing kick shuttlecock. I don't forget the name of this, but very popular in Asia. They're usually very good at it as well. They can kick and keep this thing up for ages. Well, maybe not. Oh dear. There you go. Right. I have seen better, but I'm giving it a try. How beautiful is this? The entrance to the temple. The buzz of the cicadas. Oh, and the smell. If you could smell the incense. People are burning incense. Hello. Up in the little shrine up there. Very dark. Very dark. Hopefully the camera will pick this up, but there's a beautiful smell here also.
Cut this sound out, Stephen. This is too much. You can't have the car beeping.
Okay, it's very dark along the lakefront, but I'm going to walk through because the ambience is so peaceful.
Okay, I'm going to head down here. It's pitch dark down here now. Again, it's probably lighter through the camera.
Courting couples, vendors selling bits and pieces. One of the nicest places
This is
to
the little
stroll.
lakeside where lovers come
The
down.
nighttime air in Hanoi.
Couples and people. There are small traders.
It's very dark.
It's a
I think
lovely
I need
place
to
to
move
come
back
at night.
into the light a little bit.
Okay, this area is fascinating.
So this part of the
children can come and ride
road
around
has
on
been
the
turned into an area where
vehicles.
children can rent out little motor vehicles. There's usually loads here.
Yeah, so they can come and hire.
Yeah, loads of little
cars and vehicles. There
Jeep
used to be a lot
Cherokees
here
and
back in the day.
Mercedes and all sorts, but not so many as they used to be.
So many more
These little
little bikes being
tricycle
hired out.
things.
This is a fairly new one. This tricycle.
They look like fun. Huh. Little boy on a Vespa.
Cool Vespa. Yeah, you can rent them out. I think for 20 minutes, 10 minutes.
There's a little police
The little police
vehicle.
Jeep there.
There used to be
That's
dozens
what's
of
more
these.
common.
I'm not
Lots
sure
of
if
those
it's
used
just
to be
because
here.
it's a weekday.
Now it seems to be more tricycles. Well, they look nice. Ban Xiao.
All balloons for sale. And I love this city. It's so interesting.
Okay, I'm going to head
Almost
back
any
into
time of night. It's very
the thick
safe
of the old city.
to walk through the city at night. Just got to watch out for vehicles. Oh, and pickpockets, of course.
Non-pickpocket.
You may have seen the video, the experience we had with pickpockets recently, but we try not to dwell on that. There's a bun cha.
Ahead of us there.
If you've never had bun cha in Hanoi,
Bun cha, by the way,
you're
if you
missing
haven't
out
had bun
on a
cha,
great treat.
you're missing out. So
Burger, mien ga,
now we're in a completely different part of town here. And yet
noodles
again,
with chicken,
everywhere is covered in plates of
banh kun,
on the streets.
little pancakes, rolled little
Never
steamed
to see
pancakes.
Such an exciting
Oh,
place
she's
to
got
be.
one of my pigs,
She's bought the
pig
pig.
balloons.
Girl after my own heart.
Girl after my own heart.
What a city. What an amazing place. If you haven't been to Hanoi, if you're coming to Vietnam for the first time,
What are
I
you
would
doing?
highly
Get yourself to
recommend it.
Hanoi.
I would insist
Live a little.
you make Hanoi
Get
your
yourself a
first
pig
port
balloon.
call. Nothing
Big
else
plate
like it
full
in
of
the world.
bun cha. So we're only going to be here for a couple of weeks, and we're planning anyway to do a most amazing train journey through Vietnam. Certainly if you're interested in trains in Vietnam, you're going to love this little series. We're going to be visiting places many people have never been to. Ah, another piggy balloon. It's obviously very popular. So if you've been watching this video and you've seen things you're not sure what they are, ask in the comments. Either myself or someone else will tell you all about it. Whoops. There is never a dull moment. Now this is a different part of town, but you can see still loads of places to eat, sit, drink, talk. We've stayed in a few hotels in this quarter of the town as well over the years. Is anybody counting up the massage parlours? Be interesting to see if anybody tells us how many they see. I think there's a fair few. Here's another guy burning the lucky money. Wait. I'm trying to keep my eye on the camera, so I might miss some things. I didn't miss that little girl fall over in the foreground. Apparently that shop is made in Vietnam. Be hard not to be, really. So we're back on Bar Street.
Yeah, banana shirt.
Banana shirts. Okay, let's go back down Bar Street. I'm going to be quiet, mainly because it's so noisy. Let you soak up the atmosphere. Always one. Always one. Oh, karaoke. Of sorts. Oh, let's get out of here. Some children with fun balloons. Whew. That's a lively place, huh? Sometimes that's heaps of fun, just to go and sit down in that area and soak up the atmosphere. Sometimes it's just nice to get away from it. Seafood. I'm thinking of the old seafood joke. I'm on a seafood diet. Seafood, I eat it. Anyway, it's been a lot of fun. I hope you've enjoyed walking through the old streets of Hanoi. This place is just amazing. It's fascinating. And if you've seen anything, you want to share some comments and let me know. I think I'm going to end this shortly. Yeah, I think we'll just turn around, look back on the streets and say good night.
It is time for me to get a haircut and shave. Some of my best haircuts have been here in Vietnam. I haven't found a place just yet, so we're going to have a little walk around, a little talk, and find somewhere to get a shave. Probably a little barber's, maybe a hairdressing salon, I don't know. Whoop, a little noisy.